Hello, it is July 19th, 2021, and I am going to give you a little garden update. There is Lola. This is now her garden, and she comes down with me every day, and she helps me. Super bunches, don't you, Lola Bugs? Yes, you do. Okay, let's show them your garden. So the zinnias are kind of on their way out. The good zinnias got eaten by a little groundhog that was in here the other day, and he was having himself a great time. As you can see, he came and helped himself to the golden corral of pepper plants. So hopefully some of these will start to come back. Some of them are doing okay. The habaneros are starting to come back, but the other guys are having a hard time. The cilantro, unfortunately, he just totally ate. So I've got a little purple basil plant that I'm going to put in. That is definitely not cilantro right there. But this gives you just a little update on how some of the things are doing. He ate pretty good in this little bed. So things are just now starting to make a comeback. He got this cucumber plant pretty good. But there's one little cucumber down there. And then there's going to be some on the other side. I'll show you in a second here. Here is the eggplant. Something got into this guy yesterday and ate off a ton of leaves. And I've been dealing with flea beetles over here, which has not been fun. You can see I do have a couple little, these are little patio baby eggplants. So these only get like 3 or 4 inches tall, or long rather. But they are pretty cool, and I picked my first one the other day, so we should be eating that soon. I got these little trellises off of Wayfair, and I am loving them. I think they are so cool looking. But I've got the little Boston pickling cucumbers on these guys, and you can see a couple of them coming in. There's 3 or so right there. Another guy right here. These just got put up on the trellis the other day, so that's why they look pretty funky. Got some nice Genovese basil right here coming in. I need to get this guy cut back some. And we are finally starting to get some tomatoes in. I'm so excited. So you can see down here, I think this is a Chadwick cherry, but this little guy is starting to blush. So we should have some maters in a couple days. Actually, there was totally a mater on one of them earlier, but I stole it and I ate it. So nobody told Darren. There are a couple of squash coming in over here. I think we've got 4 squash coming in over here. Got a couple of them down in there too. The zucchini aren't doing so hot. I've lost most of them to squash beetles, unfortunately. Keep finding those little demon spawn eggs on these plants, which has not been good. You can see the groundhog got in and helped himself to the other thing of peppers. So we are not we are pepper poor right now, but still learning a lot from the garden and really enjoying it. There's a pretty little pepper there that he has eaten most of the leaves, but apparently he does not like peppers. So that is lucky for me. You can see how beautiful the striping is on that guy. So very, very pretty as he comes in and starts to ripen. The Brad's Atomic Bomb, or Atomic Grapes, excuse me, are doing pretty well. Here are these guys. I sure wish that they would ripen because I cannot wait to try these guys. But they are certainly very beautiful, and I've been enjoying watching them. The tomato plants have really gotten quite large since my last little post down here, and it is quite sticky down here today. Lola's down here helping, but you can see how much the tomato plants have really grown since my last little tour. And there's that awesome lettuce leaf basil down there. So there's the lettuce leaf in comparison. There's the Genovese basil, just to show you how giant those leaves are. I can show you we got some cool little tomatoes coming in. These are those orange peach tomatoes, so those are going to be super funky when they come in. Here are, look at the little blue shoulders on this dude. He is pretty cool. That is the blue bumble, and there's some good sized maters. Got a couple back in there. No Cherokee purples yet. I'm definitely excited for those guys to come in, but they're not here yet. Well, actually, these are Cherokee purples, but they're not on their way to ripening yet. But they'll be here soon enough, and we will have so many maters. It is so nice and peaceful out here in this garden when I'm not babbling. You just hear the birds and all that good stuff. My Aunt Donna is not feeling so good right now, so I'm hoping that she gets to see this little video and that it helps to brighten her day, since she inspired this garden to be alive. You see the sun golds have popped right back up. I thought I was going to lose these guys completely to a hungry critter, but they only had a couple leaves on them, and then they came right back. Oh, we got a couple on this Chadwick cherry coming up here. So we got a couple that are blushing right there. It was exciting. I was able to take a couple of basil bouquets to some of my neighbors the other day. So that was really cool, because I think a garden's way more special if you get to share it. And these guys right here, I pruned these pretty good today, so hopefully I did it right. So we'll find out, but I've been very concerned about airflow with my maters, so I'm hoping that they are getting all the airflow that they want and that I will get some beautiful tomatoes soon. These are seeds I got from Monticello, so I'm excited to see those come in. And over by Lola, I don't know if you can really see it, maybe not, by that empty shepherd's hook, just bought a Lola, get out of the water. Lola. She thinks that this is her giant watering hole, but she is my big helper. Anyway, that is a big old hydrangea. It is a strawberry one, I think. It comes in white, and then it will turn pink, so that will be very pretty and hopefully nice and big. And you may be able to see down here some of what I've started planting. There's a little dwarf butterfly bush right there, and then there are a couple little compact, you can't really see them, it's kind of like camo right now, but there's a couple little boxwoods down there to help kind of camouflage the boxes for the one neighbor that apparently doesn't like nature. So but anyway, this is where the garden is for right now. I still have a ton of work to do in here, and thanks for coming along. And Aunt Donna, I hope that you feel better. Bye.